I'm Sam Dawson, I'm Head of Care for Carers Resource. I actually grew up in a nursing home. So my parents had a nursing home and I worked on that on a weekend from the age of 14. I then went and got a job and trained as an apprentice hairdresser.
I started working at a restaurant when I was 15 years old, and I worked as a waiter for quite a while, quite a few years, and then I decided that I wanted to do something that made a difference. So I applied for a job at Carers Resource and started as a support worker. My job was to support people in their own homes, take people out, make sure that people could go out and do the things that they wanted to do, the things that they needed to do, help around the house, going and doing shopping.
I returned to the care sector when my children were little. I worked in a community team, supporting people in their own homes, and from that really gave me the buzz of working in the care sector again. Being able to make the difference to somebody's life, just being able to, them so grateful for you making them a hot drink. People are so reliant and so isolated when they are living out in the community. Sometimes you're the only face they might see.
The main types of calls that I really enjoyed doing was the sort of social inclusion side of it, taking people out and, you know, taking them to go and enjoy themselves really, go bowling or go to the cinema, or going and taking them to day centres where they could socialise with other people. Personal care is just part of the job. It's about supporting them and making them feel as comfortable as they possibly can be. It's the tiny little part of the job.
We are one of those organisations that is striving to pay above the minimum wage. We do pay travel and we do pay mileage compared to a lot of our competitors who don't.
As a support worker, I moved out of my parents' house when I was 19 years old, and I ran a house and my own car and still had time and the money to go out and enjoy myself as any other 19-year-old would. We've got 8 support workers that all have children under the age of 10, and the reason that they work for us is because it's very flexible working. They can work in school hours, they can still get the job satisfaction that they've always wanted, and they've still got a decent wage coming in at the end of every month.
There is that career progression path within the organisation that you can then move on, and we support you with your training. It's free training, and we support you through that process, and that there is opportunities to go for the next level up and again and again.
As a registered manager, my main responsibilities are quality assurance, so it's about managing the service and making sure that we have enough support workers to deal with the amount of calls that we have, supporting staff through supervision and appraisal, work-based observations and work-based competencies, and basically making sure that as a regulated provider we are complying with all the local policies and procedures. Obviously the pay is a lot better than a support workers, so it meant that I was able to buy my own house. I go overseas quite a bit and enjoy some really fantastic holidays.
Why not join the fastest growing sector? You get personal rewards from making a difference to somebody's life. Hours and shifts to suit your lifestyle, whether you've got a young family and want to work evenings and weekends, or etc. etc. Give us a call.